Hey, and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to talk about 10 food swaps that you can do to help you lose weight. Everything I go through today, what will actually make the most effect is how frequently you eat these foods. So the swaps I would recommend you to do really only applies to the food that you eat maybe every day or each other day, basically stuff that you eat a lot. Stuff that you have once in a while, or that you're going out for a nice meal, I would say don't change those. Like if you're going out for a nice meal, enjoy it, have fun. Of course, don't go crazy, but you shouldn't be thinking about the calories if you're out to dinner, if it's a special occasion. So this is the stuff that you are eating day to day. So even though the change itself might not result in too many loss of calories, because you're eating it every day, over time, it's gonna make a huge impact. Yogurt. So depending on what yogurt you buy, there might be either a huge difference in fat content or a huge difference in sugar content. So always read the labels to actually see what's in them. A lot of flavored yogurts have the same sugar amount as soda. And that's why it tastes good, but you probably want to swap those out for either sugar-free version or at least less sugar. Here we have a picture of two Greek yogurts, one the 0% fat and one the 5% fat, or at least the label says 5% fat. It's actually 5% milk fat. The total amount of fat is actually higher. So again, read the labels on your food. Just by switching from the fat version to the low fat, we are saving calories. And if you're a person who has yogurts every morning or yogurt as a snack, making this swap will make a big difference. Soda. So you're gonna want to change from regular soda to diet soda. Initially, give it a couple tries and you'll actually forget how the regular soda tastes. Peanut butter. So you really should see peanut butter as you do regular butter because the calorie content really is the same. So if you're using peanut butter in smoothies, if you're using peanut butter while cooking, swapping these out will make a huge difference. So if you just want the flavor of peanut butter, so going from the actual peanut butter to the powdered stuff makes a big difference in calorie, but the flavor is still there. Granola. So again, here's the case where you really should read the labels on your food. Depending on how the granola is cooked, depending on how much basically nuts and seeds are in there, the calorie content can change dramatically. Yes, if you go to a healthier granola, it really won't taste as good, but again, you will get used to it, and the calories that you save could be huge. Alcohol. Of course, the less alcohol, the better for a multitude of reasons. So if you drink alcohol mainly to get a buzz, so this is not if you're a wine person who just loves the taste of wine or same thing with beer, but you're drinking kind of to get the buzz or to get drunk, switching from sugary drinks or just switching from wine and beer to either shots or just you're taking your spirit with some diet soda will also make a huge difference. So here in the chart, I've adjusted it so basically how many calories it is per 1 unit of alcohol. Of course, the serving sizes will be different, but again, if the goal is to get buzzed, this is the calories per unit of alcohol. Cheese. Now cheese has a lot of calories basically because there's so much fat in there. So if you're a person who put cheese on stuff, like on pasta, going from a fatty cheese like a mozzarella or a cheddar, switching to parmesan will save you a bunch of calories. You'll still get the feeling of the cheese, but with a lot less calories. Lattes. So I hate to change someone's coffee order, but again, coffee is something most people drink every single day and probably multiple cups a day. So a small change here will make a huge effect. So if you're a person who's drinking lattes, cappuccinos, or mochas, if you could switch that, just coffee with milk or coffee with cream, again, you're saving a bunch. I'm not telling you to switch to black coffee because black coffee is nasty, but if you switch from a latte to something else, that'll save you some calories. Milk. So if you are a big milk drinker, a small change can do a lot. So I'm not going to tell you to switch to the plant-based stuff because honestly, I find that stuff nasty. However, switching from whole milk to something else is a great choice. So you see here on the chart, the difference in calories for the different types of milk. Now, skim milk kind of really isn't milk. It doesn't really taste as milk. Of course, the calories are lower, but it's just not good. If you're in the US, or at least I think it's only available in the US, if you switch to the 0% fat Fairlife milk, you can see here, the calories are low, the protein is really high, and I personally think it tastes amazing. I really think that the 0% fat Fairlife tastes almost exactly the same as whole milk, but it doesn't have the fat. Yes, it is on the expensive side, but I really think that's worth it. Oil or oil and butter. So this is going to come down to how you cook your food. If you are a person who does a lot of pan frying, ask yourself the question, are you adding the oil to make it taste better, or is it just there to make the food not stick in the pan? If that is the case, Switching to like an oil spray or possibly switching to oven baking or air frying, again, will save you a bunch of calories. And here it is really hard to judge how much oil you're putting in. So if you see on the chart, these three really look the same. However, the calorie amount changes a lot. All I really did here was pour oil into the pan. So if possible, switch to a cooking spray rather than just pouring in oil or butter. Instant oatmeal. So you've probably heard that oatmeal is a good breakfast, and it really is. Oatmeal is awesome. I recommend it for everyone. However, if you are buying the packages of flavored instant oatmeal, what you're really doing there is buying a big packet of sugar. So if possible, you want to switch that to the actual oats. Just buy a big bag of oats. You can make the oatmeal yourself. Yes, it may not taste as good because we're removing a lot of sugar. If you're adding berries on there, or maybe some of the powdered peanut butter, it'll still taste good, but you're removing a lot of the sugar that you get from the instant oatmeal packages. So I hope you found that video helpful. Please support my channel by liking this video, by subscribing and recommending it to others, and I'll see you on the next one.